Good evening, Facebook friends and YouTube followers. This is Rich again, back for your third and final video blog of the night for Tuesday, November 11, 2014, around 8:10 p.m. in Berwick, Massachusetts. The sun has set. It's a little bit chilly out, but not as severely cold we're going to get the next week or so with temperatures. Some news to report. The National League named Matt Williams, manager of the Washington Nationals, as the 2014 National League Manager of the Year. In the American League, Buck Showalter, manager of the Baltimore Orioles, won 2014 American League Manager of the Year. I picked those two to win the Manager of the Year for the respective leagues, and I was right. So I'm 3 out of 4 for postseason predictions so far. Other news to report: today's show co-host Natalie Morales is rumored to be leaving the Today Show to look for other gigs. Heard rumors she's been having problems backstage, but this is just a rumor. And also sad news to report: rapper Henry Jackson, also known as Big Hank, passed away at the age of 57. He's famous for rapping The Rapper's Delight back in 1979. And prayers to singer, reality star Bret Michaels, who had surgery on his kidneys. So prayers to Bret for a speedy recovery. And that's about it on that. And my third and final video blog subject of the night is my personality profile. Tonight I'm going to profile former Major League Baseball outfielder, first baseman Dwight Evans, known as Dewey to all Red Sox nations. Dwight Evans played 19 out of 20 seasons in Major League Baseball with the Boston Red Sox, and he was one of the best outfielders of all time. And he was a good defensive player and a good hitter. Dwight Evans was born and he grew up in Santa Monica, California. He played baseball at an early age. He played Pony League and Colt League baseball in Northridge, California, with future Major League player Doug DeCinces. They were rivals playing baseball together. And then he played baseball in high school. And Dwight Evans was drafted by the Red Sox in the 5th round of the 1969 Major League Baseball amateur draft. Dwight Evans played 4 seasons in the minor leagues. He actually won International League's Most Valuable Player in 1972 with Louisville. Louisville was a Red Sox AAA affiliate back then before Pawtucket. And then he got called up to the big leagues on September 16th, 1972. Dwight was an outfielder, and he played the next 19 seasons with the Boston Red Sox as an outfielder, and he spent some time at first base. He wore number 24. And during his time with the Red Sox, he was a 3-time American League All-Star. He made 3 All-Star games. 8 times he was a Gold Glove winner. He was a great defensive outfielder. He made some amazing catches. He made a catch in 1975 World Series, Game 6 in the 11th inning, which could have been a home run, and he saved the Red Sox from elimination that game. It was an amazing catch. 2 times he was a Silver Slugger Award winner. He led the AL in home runs. He was tied with 3 others in 1981 with 22. That was the strike-shortened season. 11 times he hit 20 or more home runs in a season, which peaked out at 34 in 1987. 4 times he drove in 100 or more RBIs. 5 times he was in the top 10 in voting for the American League Most Valuable Player. He peaked out as the 3rd place in 1987. And he's 2nd in history, in Red Sox history, in most games played with 2,505 games. He trails only Carl Yastrzemski in most games played as a Red Sox player. He was pretty good. And Dwight Evans, should have retired at his Boston Red Sox, but the Red Sox released him after the 1990 season. And he played 1 season with the Baltimore Orioles. He was as an outfielder, but he wasn't that great playing for the Orioles. He had a very low batting average, and it was time for him to hang it up. He retired after the 1991 season. His career stats: 272, 385 home runs, and 1,374 RBIs. For the Red Sox, 272 career batting average, 379 home runs, fifth on the all-time home run list for Red Sox history, 1,346 RBIs in a Red Sox uniform. His nickname's Dewey. He wore number 24. Number 24 should be retired for Dwight Evans, but I don't think the Red Sox will retire his number at all because he's not a Hall of Famer. Plus, people are going to confuse him wearing number 24 with another 24, Manny Ramirez. And he wasn't a Hall of Fame ballot, baseball Hall of Fame ballot, beginning in 1997, and he was on it 3 years. The first year he was on it, 5.9% of the vote. Second year he jumped to 10.4%, but 1997, 1998 they had a weak class of who was going in for the first ballot, so he managed to stay on for those 2 years. The third year he dropped out with 3.6%. You need at least 5% of the vote to stay on the Hall of Fame ballot, and you have a chance to be on it up to 15 times, but now they reduced that to 10. So Dwight Evans was dropped for future consideration from the Baseball Hall of Fame writers ballot, but he could still get in to the Baseball Hall of Fame through the Veterans Committee, but he's never been considered yet. The weakness with him, he had a low batting average and stuff, but there's a lot of players in the Hall of Fame with even lower career batting average, 272, than Dwight Evans. Dwight Evans was a great defensive outfielder. He had some decent numbers. He should be considered. He's a Red Sox Hall of Famer. He got inducted in 2000, and he stayed around the Red Sox organization after he retired. First, he worked as like a part-time color studio analyst for WABU TV 60 for the Red Sox pregame show in the 90s. Then he was a hitting coach for the Red Sox for a couple of years. Then he was player development consultant for the team in the early 2000s. So I think Dewey's like one of the most famous Red Sox players of all time, and I think he should get his due in the Hall of Fame one of these years. Because he's going to be considered for like the Hall of Fame, like the expansion era Veterans Committee in like 2017. See if he'll get into the Hall of Fame that year, but who knows? I don't know. I don't think so, but he should be considered for Hall of Fame, for the Baseball Hall of Fame. That's about it on that. I love doing these video blogs, Facebook friends, and YouTube followers. I'll be continuing to do more. Tomorrow, I'll be doing 3 more of these video blogs. The 3 subjects are the top 10 greatest NHL rivalries of all time, my Week 11 NFL predictions, and the third and final video blog of the day on tomorrow will be about the cable channel FX. The personality profiles taking a rest tomorrow. We need them for rest. And don't forget, Facebook friends and YouTube followers, I need these questions and answers, please. And they'll be, and for future question and answer video blog, which will be coming up very soon. Don't forget, sooner or later, we'll have video blogs on Julie Broughton, Local 6, Orlando. Julie has the nicest smile and the nicest legs. Heidi Lee Platt, who has even the nicest smile and the nicest legs in the world. Janelle Tobin, Crystal Pistol, Dee Patel, Last Week, No Boss, Tano Bolica, Tony Ramos, Bruce Cronin. Want to put a wager on that, Richie? And Angelo spends thousands of dollars scratch tickets. He doesn't win that back. Good night, Facebook friends and YouTube followers. Bye now.